I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
Delaware Shakespeare Festival visited the Delaware Center for the Contemporary Arts on the opening night of their Wilmington Trap Stars exhibit. We interviewed people about Hamlet's "Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I" soliloquy. This speech is an epic expression of Hamlet's frustration at his inability to take action or to feel a proper emotion.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I know exactly where that's coming from.
Yeah, I get mad at myself and frustrated, but it's not really because I don't feel nothing. Because I'm kind of like I'm kind of like a closed off type of person. I don't really feel like I have to like bawl in tears to really say that I feel something.
I'm a pressure cooker.
I mean, I get frustrated mad at myself about certain things. It depends on what it is, but I don't think I go off the handle about things. No, I think I am fairly I'm emotional, but I think I can be rational at the same time. Yeah.
Emotions are something that you don't have control over. You know, I mean, I get mad at myself when I get too emotional. But then there are other times when, I mean, it's kind of strange because you're like, why am I not emotional about this? But I just, your subconscious works not according to logic.
It was like an outer snowstorm and an inner snowstorm.
I shut down. Shut down. And you become very uncertain. You're like, what decision to make now? Which direction should I go in?
Almost every day. It's either I hold it down deep inside or I let it out very, very loudly.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
You know, being in the political world, that happens all too often. You know, why are some things being done and some things why do people not see what's clear to see?
Last night I was at an open mic and I went there for like the third time and I was like, they've got to bump me up this time. So I'm there and I see them like at the bottom of the list again and I'm just like, come on, like, can I get a break? And as soon as I say that, the guy that runs the show like walks up and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, now I have to stay so I don't look like a jerk. But I'm like wandering around upstairs the whole time going up and I'm like, I don't really want to stay here. I live in Delaware, I'm in Philly. I got to drive back for an hour after I do this and it might not even go well. It's just going to mess up my confidence. I'm like, I should just leave. So I get up to leave and then turn around and come back. No, I got to do this. I can't be one of these people that runs away from things. I got to do it. And it's like, I got to have motivation. I got to be one of those people that drives through. That's all these stories I hear about these people that did it. They're like, yeah, I just kept going. I didn't care what happened. I just pushed through it and I took action and took initiative and I'm like, I want to be that person, but I'm also pissed and I want to be petty and I want to act like a child and I want to be immature and I want to kill my uncle and stuff like that.
Bloody body villain!
Why would I ask mine?
Oh, bloody body villain!
Well, usually why me? You know, why doesn't this happen to somebody else? You know, why I'm trying to do all the right things and all the bad things are happening to me.
Yeah, it's not a specific phrase, but I definitely will have a conversation with myself. I feel like it's unavoidable because like...
And I could have done better, I shouldn't have done this, why am I doing this, why is this happening, oh my gosh, the sky's falling.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
If I am in a creative mood, I'll write to deal with the frustration. If I'm not, you know, sometimes I'm a big art person. You know, I'm actually in the event tonight. And if I can't write something, you know, I'll maybe listen to some songs that strike those emotion chords for me.
I always kind of use art as a medium to like express how I'm feeling instead of taking out in ways that aren't as effective, I guess. Yes, just kind of try to set some goals for myself. Remind myself that it would be so much easier on me, that I wouldn't get frustrated if I could get my act together and do this. Because it's not really that hard. It's just a matter of doing it.
I've gotten to the point where I've put holes into the canvas, but like nothing too severe.
I try to be reasonable, though what we do down there is a play. It is acting in so many ways.
I'm a scientist, right? So what's my evidence? I mean, I look at the play as this is my evidence.
I've been writing a lot of poetry, and it's poetry that I write when it's happened when I've come to art openings or when I've heard people telling stories or having conversations, and I like to write down bits of those stories and kind of rearrange them and reconnect them and stitch them together in this new kind of quilt, and that's been sort of a way of getting out of my own head.
I just relax. Maybe just space out, just.
I find having a drink, maybe scotch, a little scotch and soda, that can really make the difference. You have the drink, you prime for action, you get off the fence, and you just do it.
I can relate to that 100% because that's when I start writing my poetry. That's exactly what I do. I write out my frustrations in my poetry, and that's the way I express myself. So that's one thing me and Hamlet definitely have in common, that we both use our artistic talents to get our frustrations out.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
I am Hamlet.
Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I. Is it not monstrous that this player here,
But in fiction, in a dream of passion, could force his soul to his own conceit.
That from her working all his visage wan, tears in his eyes, distraction in his aspect, a broken voice, and his whole function suiting with forms to his conceit, and all for nothing.
For Hecuba, what's Hecuba to him, or him to Hecuba?
That he should weep for her, what would he do had he the motive and the cue for passion that I have?
He would drown the stage with tears.
Confound the ignorant.
And amaze indeed the very faculties of eyes and ears.
Yet I, a dull and muddy metal rascal,
Peak, like Jana dreams, unpregnant of my cause, and can say nothing.
No, not for a king, upon whose property and most dear life a damned defeat was made. Am I a coward? Why, what an ass am I. This is most brave.
we are Hamlet.